Absolutely. Every Sunday we take the day off from laundry. That gives us time to rest, relax, and kind of have a reset day. And also just to mostly focus on, like, for us, it's worshiping the Lord and going to church, but like mostly like just serving the Lord and resting our bodies. So on Sundays we'll have like a nice family lunch for dinner, or dinner for lunch, and then we'll also have leftovers that night. But also for laundry, we do nothing, which means Monday morning the washer is empty when I get up. Starting on Mondays though, Monday through Friday at 5:30 a.m. I do get up and I start the washer as soon as I get up at 5:30. I do have like my own personal devotion time after that, but 5:30 I start that washer immediately and then start loading it. Sometimes I'll start with the laundry from my room, and sometimes I'll start from the laundry that's in the laundry room from the kids, because they take theirs straight to the laundry room, or supposed to. So that was what you saw first thing this morning. The next thing you see for laundry is today I am in complete pajamas, and every now and then on days at home I will actually stay in pajamas the entire day. And what we do is on days that we do that, the kids go through showers and they just stay in pajamas until they get their shower. I have a couple that can't do that. They say that they just can't function as well when they're wearing pajamas, and that's okay. So what they do is those few will change clothes and then they'll have their shower later in the day. But some of them will stay in their pajamas until they get their shower time. Right now what I'm doing is another thing that really helps with us is I'm doing what I call prioritizing my own personal laundry. So basically the point here is I'm going to be doing a load of my own personal laundry before taking care of just the kids' laundry. Because if I let my laundry start to lapse, then I'm stressed about trying to find something for myself to wear while also trying to get the kids out the door, and that just causes too much anxiety. So I'm going to go ahead and prioritize getting a load of mine and Matt's laundry done first, because we keep ours separate. And also, honestly, like Matt and I both each have less clothing than the kids do. So like if they run out of something, they can find something else. But for us, it's a little harder to do that. Like I think I have 3 or 4 pairs of pants since we started wearing pants. So like if I'm out and I have to get them done. But that is something, it's really hard to do sometimes, like prioritize, because like right now it's Monday morning, so the laundry's a little backed up. But I'm going to prioritize doing my laundry, because if I don't, I have nothing to wear, which makes it harder for us to get out the door. Another thing that I do is, since Matt and I do our laundry separate from the kids, you've seen that we use those laundry bags from Amazon, and I'll link that in our affiliate. But I always wash our socks in bags, which means I have less odd socks. Sometimes it doesn't get like all the hair out of it because everything stays trapped in bag, but we've had less odd socks since we do that. I will actually put my socks in a separate bag from the kids, because they can borrow from each other, but I have a different, well, I have the same shoe size as one of my kids, but that way also, again, like, I'm not trying to hunt for socks for myself while trying to get the kids ready. So I keep mine separate, and then I put theirs in a huge bag, and then they just all kind of borrow from each other from that one bag as they go, and then they were responsible for mating their own socks, making sure that they have them in their drawer before we leave for the day. So let's talk bedding really quick. Bedding is a really hard one that I struggled with for years, and this school year, we seem to have found a method that works best for our entire family. What we do is, I probably would normally do mine on Monday, but because we have a rehearsal moved to Monday because we're taking Tuesday off for a holiday, everybody's going to be doing showers today. So I'm not going to do mine today on Monday. But what Matt and I do is, Matt and I are the only ones that have, no, one of the other kids do too. Matt and I have a change of sheets that we'll just change it out every week and then wash them when we need to. I'm actually not going to change ours out today. I'll probably wait until Wednesday. So what we have found is on every Tuesday, one child on, like, and it's in their planner. We did this beginning of the school year. Like the first Tuesday, this one child has all of their bedding, like comforter, sheets, pillowcases, all of it goes to the bedding. Everybody else that week will have Thursday. And then the second Tuesday, there's just one child. And the third Tuesday, there's one child. That way it's helped us keep up with our bedding and be able to wash our bedding more frequently and keep up with that as well. Because like if I'm doing a lot of laundry all on the same day and trying to do all the bedding in one day, it's a little overwhelming. But if I break it up into bedding for each person, it makes it easier. And on Thursday I can handle sheets for 3 of the kids, because I can put 2 kids' sheets in one load and then a smaller load with one in the other. Then for Matt and me, what we'll do is we'll just add it in wherever. Like I said, normally I would probably do ours on Monday, but because of the change in rehearsal schedule for this week, ours is actually going to be on probably Wednesday. Also, another fun fact that I found out from my grandma, who I've always said is like my inspiration for like housekeeping and things like that, is comforters actually don't need to be washed that often. If you really feel like they need to, they can be fluffed in the dryer once a week. But washing them like once a month, once every 2 months seems to be fine. With teenage girls, I just find that once a month is pretty good for them. And then that gets their bedding done. The other thing about bedding for me is, we'll talk about it here in a minute, but we have a day where we lay clothes out, and having your bed made before you start laying clothes out for the week really helps. And Mondays are the days that laundry is backed up the most because of over the weekend. And like I said, I don't do laundry on Sundays. So I don't lay clothes out on Monday. Now that that is made and the first load from this morning is already in the dryer and the second load, which is just mine and Matt's, is already in the washer, I can go ahead and get straight to work. And then that way, whenever our load is finished, I can bring it straight into my room to fold and hang, which I have started. Like for me personally, I keep all of my hangers right here through the week and through the weekend, and that way like I always have hangers that I need, and then the kids have a spot for just their hangers. And then like if I bring clothes in here to do a clothing haul, I'll leave the bag in here. I need to take that back out. But also now I can take mine straight in here. Now if I mix a load, like if Matt and I don't have enough and I add the kids clothes to it, I will actually fold it where I fold the kids clothing, and then I just kind of move it into my room as I go. But starting the day with the bed made definitely helps on laundry day, because then I can have a place to like sort out my laundry and have everything ready to go. Let's talk about laying clothes out real quick. I ended up not needing these jeans for the outfit that I was going to wear them with this week, so I just kind of left them right here. This is the outfit that I will need for rehearsal tonight, so I'm going to hang it right here on that nail that Matt has in here. This outfit is actually going to be a spare outfit. That way if something happens, I need an outfit last minute, then I have an outfit that'll work. And then like if it is too warm for that, I can just leave the sweater off, and then, or the vest off, and I can put a short sleeve shirt with it. But it's right there. And then also like there's a denim skirt I can throw in with something else, and all of my cardigans are right there. All the Christmas clothes are right there, because again we're working on a Christmas musical. So, and then I have all of my rest of my hanging clothes put up, and then all my boots are in the floor. But now that's ready for tonight, so that whenever we finish dinner and we get dressed to go to rehearsal, I can get dressed quickly because it's already right there and I'd already laid it out the week before. Let's go ahead and talk about towels real quick, and also this will be in Amazon affiliates as well. This has been a huge help for Matt and me. So this is where Matt and I put our towels, and the girls have one or each of the girls have one in their rooms for them to hang their towels on. I hate when wet towels are put in the laundry, so even if they're not going to reuse the towel, they have to hang it up for at least 24 hours, and then I will try to wash it as soon as I can. On days when everybody's doing showers like today, now normally on Monday I would do like towels for everybody, but because it's Monday and we have somewhere to be tonight, I'm probably not going to do two towels, because like with our hot water heater and 6 people needing showers, then I don't want to do towels on a day when everybody needs showers more than they need towels. So, well, they're going to need towels, but you know what I mean. So probably what I'll do is I'll either tonight after rehearsals do a load of towels for just the girls. And what we do is they have a bowl in their bathroom that they can put all of their wet washcloths, their hand towels, and all that in. Which, speaking of which, our bath towels are white, but our hand towels are gray. So I will actually add my hand towels in with their bath towels, and they get 4 bath towels, all of their washcloths, their face washcloths, and my hand towel in one load. And then what I will do is I will take a load of our 4 white towels and put them into another load. But for now, I'm going to put this over here for Matt, because he will reuse his towel twice, and the goal is for everybody to reuse their towels twice, which is also a system we use with this hook. So Matt and I each have a bathrobe, and then if it's in the middle, that means that it's ready for the wash, which this one is. I just spread it out to dry a little bit more. And then this one's on the end, which means I could use it again. So we'll do a load of just our towels probably tomorrow on my way, or first thing in the morning. I'll start a load for Matt and I, since the kids and I will probably be going out the door first thing tomorrow morning. But tonight after rehearsals, I'll go ahead and run one last load before bed, and then I will do all of the kids' towels like at bedtime for them, and then Matt and I go to bed a little bit later, so that way like the towels are getting washed in warm water. Because okay, so let me specify, towels and sheets are the only things that get washed in warm water. Everything else gets washed in cold. I know that sounds crazy and it sounds backwards from the way most people are taught. If you check the tags of most clothing you buy in stores, it actually says to wash in cold water. It does not say wash in warm water. So we switched to doing that because it cut down on the hot water used in our house. But that's specifically why towels and bedding have to be done on non-shower days. And like if somebody needs a shower every single day, Matt takes a shower every single day because he works in construction. But like the kids and I have found, like for skin purposes, our skin doesn't do well with having showers every single day. So we don't. If we need to freshen up, we can. And then also like, especially like with rehearsals, multiple times a week, they have Neutrogena face wipes, because those are the ones we found do the best with their skin, their skin needs. And then they also wash their face multiple times a day. So we have stuff for that. And you saw that in our Sam's haul yesterday, I think sometime this week. So that's the reason why. So these are going to get washed tomorrow morning in warm water when nobody needs a shower. And then the kids' towels will be washed tonight when nobody needs a shower. So while the kids are in the living room doing school and I am folding this load of laundry, let's talk for just a second. A couple of things that I wrote down to just like some things that we do. Let's talk about the if-then system. So as you saw in the living room, and if not, I'll put the clip right here. We have a system where, like right now, I'm folding my clothes on my bed. And if it's a full load of my clothes, I will just take them straight to my room to fold them, hang them, whatever. If it has any of the kids' clothes in it, I'll usually fold it in the living room while they're doing school, like watching history or chemistry, or, well, not really history. History or watching The Office. Chemistry, health videos, things like that. I'll fold it while we're in there. Or sometimes I'll wait until they're in bed at night and I'll fold it while they're in bed, and I'll turn on like a DIY show or some music or whatever. On a rare occasion, I'll actually, like if we're going out of the house that day, I'll try to fold as much as I can before we leave the house that day. So, let me backtrack to that as well. I am perfectly fine with leaving clothes on the couch to be folded for a couple days if I have to. And one of the ways I do that is I don't buy clothes that have to be ironed. Like, I just don't. I will not buy clothes that have to be ironed in our house. If something has been wrinkled that just really needs to not have wrinkles in it, we can very easily just toss it back in with a load that just went to the dryer from the washer. And we just try to pull it out of the dryer as soon as it needs to be hung up, like immediately. And we don't really have that many of those pieces, I don't think. We have that many of those pieces where that is a problem. So I'm fine leaving it there until I can get to it. So that's how they were able to, that's one of the ways that I keep caught up with the folding, is that I just do it as we go. The other reason why it's good to do that is if like I'm behind and I'm working on dishes, or if I've got a really busy day of editing or just leaving the house or whatnot, and we don't get all of it folded right away, but the kids run out of something during the week that wasn't laid out, they can go straight to the pile on the couch where it is on one side of it, and they can find what they need. Let's talk real quick about, so while I'm folding my clothes in here, I still fold most of the kids' clothes. Sometimes they will help fold, but my thing is I'm fine doing the folding because they're doing the schoolwork, and I want them to focus more on their school than having to fold every single piece of their laundry. I do not anymore, now that they're all tall enough to, I don't hang any of their laundry. They hang their own laundry up. There's a place in our dining room closet where they can find hangers as they need to, and they can hang the laundry up for themselves. The if-then system that I was talking about. If they do not put their laundry up when they're told to, and I try to make opportunities to. Sometimes we don't get opportunities to, but one of the ways that I like taking breaks in the middle of the school day is giving them breaks to put away laundry. My goal, I don't always do this, but my goal is usually to let them do it while lunch is being made. If one of the other kids is making lunch, I try to make an opportunity for them. We're not great at it. It's not a perfect system. Nothing I'm telling you is perfect, always works out 100% this way. This is just always my goal, is they can be putting their laundry away while somebody else is making lunch, or they can wash their hands and put their laundry away after lunch before they start back on their afternoon school. In the mornings, they focus on math because it's 100% virtual and our internet is best earlier in the morning. So again, I want them to focus on school as much as possible because that's their job right now, is to do their school. The if-then though, if they don't do it, then they have to do it during their free time. And I also try to hold myself accountable as well, of no, it's not. If I don't get things done, like in the evening, if my bed is still piled up with laundry, I still have to come in here before bed and go to bed earlier to clear off the bed or make the bed. So, I mean, the way Matt and I look at it is we want to teach our kids to function in the real world, and the real world is you're not always going to have somebody to do laundry for you, and you're not always going to be able to just do whatever you want. You may have to take time in the evening to take care of your own laundry because you didn't have time that day. So that's just kind of where we are with that. And most of the time, honestly, they just take care of their laundry during the day, so it's not a problem. But if it does become a serious problem, then in the past, we have had to take away movie privileges, switches, things like that until they get caught up. They also are responsible for cleaning their rooms, and again, same concept. Which also, if they keep up with their rooms, they keep up with their dirty clothes. Which, one thing we have done in the past, and again, very seldom I've ever had to do this, is if their room gets too piled up with dirty clothes, and then they run out of clothes to wear, I think maybe only 1 or 2 times this has ever happened, that we were just like, okay, you're going to do your own laundry, or you're just going to have to wait until this load's done before it can go in the wash. And again, we don't call it like consequences, we call it the if-then. If you don't get it done here, then you will do it here. And then the other thing is like follow up with it. Don't tell them that, hey, if you don't get this done in 5 minutes, you're not going to get to watch this movie, and then not watch the movie, and then let them watch the movie anyways. You have to follow up with that and say, okay, no, you didn't do this, then this is going to happen. I mean, like I said, just like I'm an adult, and there's been times like I've waited until the end of the day to do laundry, and then now I'm not getting to go to bed on time when I need to, or having to take time away from what I want to do to relax in the evening because I waited too long to do it. So that's kind of the concept behind that. The thing I can't show you on video today because like we just don't have time, and I need to finish this today because I'm not going to have time to film tomorrow, is the clothes laying out process. I kind of covered that recently in another video, which I think was the one that spawned the question that she asked of how do we keep up with laundry while we're super busy. But basically, Monday is my big wash as much clothing as possible day, so that again on Tuesday I can do one child's bedding every day, probably move my bedding again, like I said, to Wednesday because of the fact that we'll be out of the house tonight, and I need to get as much other laundry done as I can. And then Thursdays will be the other 3 kids' sheets so that they can get their bedding done as well. And one thing we have switched to doing that my oldest pointed out was if the person who does their bedding on Tuesday waits until the following Thursday to do their sheets, then their pillowcases kind of get yucky because they have, all of my kids have moisturizer that they put on their, or should put on their face before bed. Actually, not all of them do. Some of them have moisturizer to put on their face before bed. If they don't wash their pillowcases frequently, that moisturizer builds up, and then yuck. So one thing we have switched to doing is the person who does their bedding on Tuesday still does their pillowcases on Thursday. And that was kind of like a compromise that we made to be able to keep everything on track with one another. So again, wash everything on Monday, clothing wise. Tuesday is our lay everything out. The reason I wait until Tuesday is so that everything, or as much of the clothing that needs to be washed is caught up as much as possible. So that way, you know, on Monday, if they want to start trying to lay clothes out, but like half their clothes from the weekend are still in the washer, and they're going to need it again for like the next weekend, even if like they need like just a pair of pants, then I don't want them to have to deal with having to hunt down clothing in the laundry. Wednesday would be my other day that we do catch up on folding laundry. Like if it's anything that's left by Wednesday, I will try to take care of them, because Thursday, most of the time lately, I've been out of the house during the day Thursday, and then we also have rehearsals on Thursday night. So I probably don't get as much done on Thursday, so I try to get as much done on Wednesday as I can. Fridays is usually our shopping day, and then once we come home, it starts our weekend together as our family. And then right now, Friday is the only definite night that we will not be having rehearsals. So Friday, we just try to focus right now on just like family time together, or anything that kind of needs done that's not like basic laundry and dishes. Also, I want to say one thing that probably helps right now as well is in September I had bought big bulk containers of paper goods, like paper plates and paper bowls. I don't use styrofoam, I use the paper ones. And I think that has helped greatly, because then we're not as stressed about dishes over the weekend. So then like any extra laundry that needs to be done can't. So like this Saturday, because it was the last Saturday we were going to have off, we kind of just had a relax at home day. And it allowed for one of the kids who didn't get to do their bedding this week, she was able to have an empty washer and dryer to use. So that made it a whole lot easier. And that's pretty much it for just all the tips of like what we're doing to stay caught up right now. I will say one more thing is, while we do tell them to lay their clothes out for like every single day, because I don't want to risk telling them they can wear a specific pair of pants twice, and then the first night they get something on it, or somebody else, like, because there's little kids in the play too, and like I don't want to risk them like getting something on it and then getting upset about it, because then they're not going to be able to wear that outfit later. But when possible, if they can rewear it, we'll just rehang it back in their closet. But also most of the time it's musical, there's dancing, there's singing, there's activity. So like I basically plan on rewashing every single thing that they wear. But like for me personally, there's been like one time, like the jeans that are in the closet, I had already worn those once, and especially with jeans, they tell you you should wear them twice unless you get something on them. So like there is the times like we will rewear stuff, but overall that's kind of just how we're working through it. Is the house going to stay perfectly clean? No, it looks like a tornado hit it because we took Saturday off at home, which means we were piling up dishes at home and piling up laundry at home. So it's not going to be perfect, but this is how we're staying as caught up as we can for now. That's it for this video. Thank you to our member who suggested this video, and thank you for supporting our content and allowing us to continue making videos. And thank you to every single one of you for liking, watching, positive comments, and subscribing. If you're interested in how she got the little sticker next to her name and you want to be able to do that and help support our channel as well, please click that join button below and also become a channel member. We have channel membership starting at 99 cents a month and above, and at that level you get a meal plan every single week: breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, and snack for a family of 6. And then at $4.99 and above every month you get specific videos just for members of behind the scenes life for us, and some of our story videos that we can't really share with like a general public of YouTube. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.